Are we actually recording this time?
Are we actually?
Well, I mean, let me tell you. Last week's episode, my mic's not even on. What are you doing? You sabotaged me.
Okay.
Last week's episode was pretty good.
It was very funny.
It would have been a great video, but somehow it's gone. Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know where that one went.
Why are you texting Luna picture? What are
My
you
mom
doing?
is. Look at what a great picture of Luna she took. Isn't that adorable? She's such a pretty animal.
She's very sweet, but just dopey looking all the time.
I know.
Right?
That's her, though. Like, do you have a pet voice? Don't get into this. You have to play the intro first.
We did it already.
We did pet voices?
We did the pet voices, yeah.
We did? Not my fault that you didn't lower your volume.
Loud.
Well, what are you going to do?
Yeah, pet voices are always dopey. Hey, guys. That's how we think Sawyer would talk. Because he's a giant dope.
Yeah.
Amy will send me pictures in the morning, and she'll say, can you believe this is how he's sleeping? And his feet will be like way up in the air, up against the wall. His body's all contorted. Oh, did I tell you that
I love that.
Did I haven't spoken to you here anyway. He was really sick.
Oh, yeah, he got Lyme's disease.
Lyme.
I thought it was Lyme's.
It's singular. But
you are I'm so sorry. We are not even a full minute in, and I just have to say this. I got to get this off my chest.
What?
You are such a dick sometimes.
Why?
Oh my God! Here I am being like, oh my God, he got Lyme's disease, and you go, it's actually Lyme.
I just want
it's singular, but anyway.
I just want you to sound intelligent. I'm trying to help.
You just want me to sound intelligent.
I'm trying to help.
Oh my God, you are that person. You are really that person.
I want to make sure that I'm right. Can you look it up? Because then I feel like a jerk.
Well, that would actually, if anything, make me feel better.
Right. I'll allow you to feel better. Anyway, so last week, he was just very lethargic, and he was not having anything. He was just like, leave me alone. And then he was limping. So
Lyme.
So we took him to the vet, and the vet was like, oh, I think it's just kennel cough. Because he was boarded for a day, because Amy and I went away for the weekend. And they're like, I think it's just kennel cough. Here's some painkillers. Take care. Everything's normal. And we were like, really? This was not our regular vet. This was like one of those, pet store vets, because they were the only ones that were around on a Saturday. And by the next day, he couldn't stand up anymore. I had to carry him outside so we can go to the bathroom. Like, this is really bad. Yeah. So we were able to take him to our regular vet, who immediately took his temperature and then gave him a test for Lyme disease. And he was positive. She gave us some medicine, and he was literally better in like 3 hours.
Is that like a forever thing? Kind of like how humans get it and it's forever?
With people, I think it stays in you. It's just controlled. I don't know how it is in animals. So
interesting.
Anyway.
Sorry to hear that, but I'm happy he's doing better.
Yeah, he's doing great now. It's like nothing happened.
Good.
Yeah.
That always makes me happy.
And he won't remember. The dogs are dumb.
Oh, they're so cute.
I mean, no, they're not dumb. Dogs are smart. They can be smart, but they don't remember stuff. Like, they always say that they have no concept of time whatsoever. You can leave them alone for 5 minutes or 5 days, and they'd be like, hey, guys, as soon as you get home. They don't know what's going on.
That's why they're adorable.
Yeah.
And it's just unconditional love. It's nice. Something that a coffee machine doesn't give you,
No, speaking of coffee machine, we'll get to that in a minute, but dogs are great in the sense that it does not matter. Like, they don't care. They don't care what kind of day you had. They just come and love you no matter what.
And that's what makes them special. And I love them.
And
I love Luna. She's just a little biscuit of love.
Yes. Unless they have Lyme disease, then they don't want to be around you at all.
And then they poop in your house.
No, he didn't poop. He just threw up.
That's nice. Ooh,
he threw up.
Yikes.
But he's fine now.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Do we want to get to the conversation?
Well, first of all, today is Wednesday, April 13th.
Yes.
Welcome to Bowl Chat.
Welcome.
I'm Scotty B.
I'm Andrew.
In case you didn't know. And we normally do a
cereal podcast on Mondays called Serial Killers. And you can listen there every Monday where we review 3 cereals.
That's right. But yet this particular podcast is still under the Serial Killers banner. So if you came here looking for cereal, please come back on Monday.
Or just look for the episodes that aren't labeled Bowl Chat.
Yeah, that.
Literally that. Do you know every time I mention to somebody that, like, this is your cause that you try and bring up, everyone's always like, is he dumb?
It's not a cause. I'm just trying to explain.
Yeah, but your explanation is stupid.
Okay, so you always say, oh, we're number 80 on food podcasts. That's great. So when somebody is searching for a food podcast and they go to Serial Killers and they hear us talking about dog vomit, they're like, I don't understand. So
I had a great cheeseburger. That was delicious. Boom. We just talked about food. Next.
No, cereal.
I had a great bowl of fruit rings yesterday. Loved it.
You actually did.
Next.
You actually did.
Why would you split up your audience into 2 separate podcasts? Keep it all under one umbrella. It just makes sense.
Okay. Oh, speaking of podcasts, here, go do the where's the Scott hates everything, or Scott is angry, or he hates life, or whatever it is. Where is it? I don't hear it.
Scott hates this!
So I was driving one of the station vehicles in this morning because I had to have it inspected and an oil change. I still do that. After all this time, I started doing that probably in 1996. And I've been going to the same guys since then. So they know all our trucks, and I'm friends with them, and I know they won't rip us off like, some car places could, repair shops. And so I've just been going to them forever. So it's just something that I still do because, I know the trucks and I enjoy doing it. So whatever. In any event, so I was driving one of the trucks back in this morning, and the radio didn't work. So it's, at 4:00 in the morning, you're driving in the dark. You need something to listen to.
Yeah.
Good thing I had a phone, Andrew. So I pulled my phone out. I'm like, what should I listen to? And I had already listened to all our podcasts because I do the day they come out. Because that's just what you do as a good podcaster.
Yeah.
You listen to it, make sure the quality is good, and check everything out, And so I didn't have one of ours to listen to. So I figured, you know what? Let me turn on the Brooklyn Boys. They're always good to us. Brody makes all our jingles and stuff like that. They're coworkers. Why not support them? And so 30 minutes in, Brody had said 100%, 5 times.
Wow.
30 minutes in.
Have you texted him this?
I haven't, because I know he listens to this. So eventually he'll be like, dude, why are you talking about me like that? And I just
CC all comments, Brody, to this one.
What? I'm just saying, I love them, but I have a thing with the 100%.
You do.
So again, when you say it so often, it's a crutch, So I'm just pointing it out.
Just like you say, a lot.
I do?
Yeah.
I will try to be more cognizant of that and not say it. Didn't say it. I don't recall ever even saying that.
100%. I just made that up. I don't think you actually say it that often. I just wanted you to feel self-conscious.
Hey, are you hungry?
Not really. Why?
Because we got this great box last week from Carla Marie's friend.
Oh, the cotton candy.
You want to try it?
Yeah, why not?
I can go for some sugar.
Let's
why not?
chat about also, while we're doing this, a conversation that was had.
Oh, I need to go get something real quick.
What?
You talk. I'll be back in less than 20
Where are you going?
Hold on.
Okay. He's such a weirdo. I don't know what he's doing, where he's going. What is he getting? It looks like, I don't know. Anyway, Scott is going to tell a story about something that happened. He has a coffee machine here. He's very odd with his coffee machine. What are you doing?
Huh?
Don't piss me off right now with this.
Why? Today, as when we're recording this episode, it's National Empanada Day. So
I'm getting raged.
Why? There's a bunch of empanadas up
Oh
here.
my God. We have great empanadas. Delicious empanadas from Empanada City.
Yes.
Thank you to the Brooklyn Boys for having them on your podcast and being a
100%.
sponsor. Yes. What Scott's about to do should enrage everyone.
Okay.
It is infuriating. It is stupid. It makes zero sense.
Currently, I'm not eating fried foods.
Scott, you can't keep saying this.
Why?
You can't keep saying this.
Why?
Because if you're not going to eat fried foods, it's great that, you think that what you're doing is healthy. It's so wasteful and makes zero sense. You ate a whole thing of pasta after you ate the inside of 2 empanadas and a whole bite of flan that you threw out. That is a wasteful thing. Don't chew the top off of an empanada like it's a grenade and suck out the inside. This is dumb.
Why? The apple filling is delicious.
You're eating the sugar. Remember when you weren't eating sugar?
Never said I'm not eating sugar.
Okay.
This tastes like honey. It's so good.
Just eat the whole thing.
No.
Why? What is this going to do to you?
It's an entire fried thing. It's fried.
Dude,
it's deep
you
fried in
ate
oil.
An entire thing of pasta. This is your 3rd fillings of empanada.
The other one was delicious.
You got to stop thinking that what you're doing is healthy.
It's healthier.
It's okay. A lot of things are quote unquote healthier. Vaping could be seen as an alternative to smoking. Technically, it's healthier. You're still eating the inside of it.
I tell you what, I have a cardiologist appointment in a month. I will ask him if what I'm doing is helping me or if it's just stupid.
It is just stupid. If
And
you're
I
going to eat one empanada, eat one and actually enjoy the full thing instead of you going for 3 of them and eating 3 fillings of them and then just throwing the rest out.
I'll have him write a doctor's note. And I want
You
to see.
would. You would, because he's going to say, oh, no, what you're doing is right. Hey, could you write that down for me? And because it's a doctor, it's going to be just scribbles. And you're going to say, see?
No, he has good handwriting, actually.
It's just so wasteful.
Why is it wasteful? Because I'm not eating the shell?
You're just wasting an empanada that somebody would have the full one of. It's one thing to take a bite of something and say, I don't like it. You eat the entire thing. And
Listen, champ, there's 50 of them out there still, so they're going to
get... And you had flan.
They're going to get...
You had a whole bite of flan and chucked it.
I had a bite, and then I looked it up, and I was like, oh my God, there's a lot of cholesterol in the flan, so I threw it out.
You and this cholesterol thing.
Yeah.
Why aren't you just, like, going for a walk every day?
I do, but I'm also trying to watch what I eat.
Yeah, I could tell by the third empanada filling that you're eating.
First of all...
That's sugar.
The first 2 empanadas were veggie, so it was just like a crushed up veggie burger inside of it, which was delicious. What's the matter with you? This is my dessert. It's apple pie. It's just filling.
The filling of the apple pie.
Yeah, but it's fresh apples. It's not like the Comstock stuff in the can.
Actually, no, they're frozen.
Who cares? It's not like...
So now they're fresh. But you said they were fresh.
They were fresh.
I can't
The
do
skins
this.
are on them.
I can't do this.
Dude, it's not like I opened up a can of pie filling and I'm eating it. I would, but I'm not.
You exactly. You
It's
would.
delicious.
And this is what I don't understand. You would eat a whole can of pie filling. Just eat the whole thing.
No.
Or take a bite or eat half of it and be like, oh, I'm good.
Well, I just ate 3/4 of it instead.
It just makes zero sense.
So should we still go to the box? I mean, there's so much sugar in that box. Or should we wait?
No. Let's have it because cholesterol. There's no cholesterol in cotton candy. That's what this bowl chat's going to be called.
Are you titling it, There's No Cholesterol in Cotton Candy?
Yeah.
That's spectacular.
Yeah.
So anyway, a good friend of Carla Marie's, I think, right?
Yeah. She owns a company. I just don't. It's just so infuriating because it's like.
There's plenty of things that you do that are infuriating to me.
Listen, mine are little things. Yours is like a high. I love this. If we could keep this forever, I love it.
Well, let's keep this divider up.
Yes. I don't understand. I just don't understand.
Anyway, so this
feels like the match game.
This box came from Art.
I like long walks on the beach, and
that's not match game. Match game is blank.
What am I saying? What's the one I'm thinking of?
You're thinking of the dating game?
Yeah, the dating game. Mm-hmm. I like long walks on the beach, and I'm an anesthetician.
That's with Chuck
An
Woolery.
esthetician.
We'll be back in 2 and 2.
Oh yeah, I remember you said that once.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we can use that. You know what? When it's time to break, let's use that today.
Okay.
All right.
2 and 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, so this box came last week from the Art of Sucre. Is that how you say it? Sucre? That's sugar in Spanish? Or no, it's not Spanish. Azucar is Spanish.
French?
Is it?
I don't know.
But so, and I brought one of them home, and my kids were like, oh my God, I follow her. It's Emily.
Oh, wow.
Oh, somebody stole some.
I know. You did. You took it home.
I took one bag home. There's stuff missing. Anyway, so this is the one that we should eat, Andrew.
Yes. Let's see.
It's cotton candy.
Yep,
There's,
no cholesterol, so we're good.
Sugar cookie, pina colada, champagne.
Actually, the champagne thing was really fun, I will say, because it changes the color of your champagne and it makes it look like there's glitter.
Orange bourbon and watermelon. Are your hands clean?
Ooh, that smells delicious.
Are your hands clean?
You can take a first piece, buddy.
No, you can pull it out.
No, you
Go
can.
ahead. Here, I'll squeeze it. Look. So this is limited edition cotton candy, seriously lucky. And we had some of this at home already. There's Lucky Charms marshmallows jammed in there. Take it. Just take the whole clump.
Oh, wow.
Ready?
1, 2, there.
1, 2, 3. What are you eating cereal? Oh my God.
Wow.
Isn't that good?
Hold on. I'm just going to do the marshmallows because the cholesterol.
Yeah. It's so good. It's so sweet, but so good.
That's delicious.
So the Art of Sucre.
Yeah. If you go here,
Wow.
you can go to artofsucre.com.
What's their Instagram?
Art of Sucre. SUCRE. Go get yours.
Now,
I would actually try their other ones. Orange bourbon, that sounds delicious.
take it home. We have it.
Yeah. And the glitter bombs that you could add to your drinks, I have to say, those things are really fun.
They're very interesting. And my daughter Cooper likes putting things in water and things happening. Like right now she's growing a sloth. You put this thing in the water and eventually it breaks out.
Huh.
But it's taking a long time. It's supposed to be out in 72 hours and it's still just poking its head out. So I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, maybe it got stunted growth.
Yeah. So, speaking of Lucky Charms, so did you hear the story that there were 150 people who were had some really, really bad gastric problems from Lucky Charms? I don't know if I believe it or not.
Do we want to do one of these pouches too?
Okay. I was talking about Lucky Charms, but that's cool.
These are good patches.
Oh, no.
Peel
Which
in
one was
place.
mine and which one was yours?
Mine had all the marshmallows taken out.
Okay. This is
Continue about
delicious.
the diarrhea.
Nothing.
and the Lucky
Nothing.
Charms.
I'm just saying. I don't know if I believe it.
Me either. It's like the shrimp.
Right. But yeah. I don't know.
Whatever happened to shrimp tail?
Right. And whatever happened with the Lucky Charms thing, nothing ever came of it because I don't think it was substantiated.
I don't think so either.
No.
I think it's quick to go viral these days, and then people get popular, and then people start asking questions and poking around, and that's when they all of a sudden are like, "Why are you questioning me?"
It's not like they pulled it off the shelves. It's still there.
Right?
It's good. I love the marshmallows.
Thank God there's no cholesterol in this.
There's not.
Yeah, that's great.
So-
Should we do these patches?
What is it?
They're from the Good Patch.
Okay.
Apparently, you peel and place one patch on the inside of your wrist, and it gives you things.
What does it do?
This one has vitamin B, some caffeine, some green tea extract.
Why do you have the night ones there? You want to knock me out?
No, well, yeah, why not? This one is for dreaming.
Well, those are both night ones.
Sleeping.
Do you have another
This
day
one's
one?
awake.
Do you have another day one?
Yeah, well, no, there's 4 patches in here.
Oh, yeah, I'll do it.
Let's try them.
What do you do with it? Just stick it on?
Yeah, and it's supposed to give you energy.
I am okay.
The claims are not substantiated by the FDA.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go into it pessimistically, but I don't think it's going to do anything. Where do you put it?
This says peel and place patch on inside of wrist.
Do they have a ginkgo biloba one?
What the hell is that? For memory?
Yeah,
They actually do.
I need that. What are you doing?
Peeling it off.
Don't put it on the hair. Go ahead. Okay, thank you.
Nice.
Now people are going to think that I have a nicotine patch there.
Nicorette.
Yeah.
No, it's fun. I don't have any hair.
Me, I don't have hair right there either.
Let's try these.
But what if it does? What if it's like injecting us with some bad stuff?
What if it has drugs in it? Nancy Reagan would never.
No, but you don't know what's in these things. What if it is
Ooh.
like you don't feel anything?
Oh, I'm feeling
please.
awake. I'm feeling awake and alive.
Get the hell out of here.
Okay, let's talk about the thing that happened.
The coffee. You want to
Yes.
do it right after this, or do you
Sure,
want to
let's do it right after
Okay,
this.
we'll be back in 2 and 2. And we're back. What?
I have to do the countdown, dude.
That is the longest space for sure.
It's not. Again, you don't do anything. You come here, you show up, you insult me, you go home. I have to edit all of it and put it up.
Edit? You don't edit it.
I make sure it gets on YouTube, except last week's episode. And it's not my fault because my computer is having issues.
And last week's was probably one of the best episodes to watch.
I like that bull chat. That was
Cubby
fun.
farted in the microphone.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah.
That part was.
Well, anyway.
Okay.
Oh, but I was so excited when I listened last time. I heard a ShopRite commercial.
Really?
I mean, I know you don't listen, but yeah, right here in the New York, New Jersey area, there was a ShopRite commercial, and I was very excited. I was like, wow, they should actually advertise.
I know. They
ShopRite.
should. They should.
Right?
One of the. I'm telling you, this is our year. We're gonna blow up. Everyone's gonna be like, "Whoa!"
There is one thing about ShopRite that I have to bring up. So the big yellow trucks that drive, you see them on the road sometimes. I know that you live in the city, so you don't see too many of them. But when you're on the Parkway or the Turnpike, not the Parkway, no trucks on Parkways, but you're on the Turnpike, you probably see them. Mm-hmm. And so they have little slogans on the side. This is one of the older trucks, but I still see it. So there's the big ShopRite logo, and then it says "Why pay more?" with an exclamation point. Shouldn't that be a question mark? Like, isn't that a question?
No, because think about it. It could be, "Why pay more?" Or it could be, "Why pay more?"
No, because then it would be "Why, comma, pay more!" exclamation point, and that wouldn't make sense.
Well, grammatically, I'm
Why
sure,
is a question, right?
maybe you should write to ShopRite Corporate.
No, I don't need to.
know.
I don't need to write to them. I'm just curious. Like, if Brody was here, what would Brody say?
Do you want to call him?
Yeah, you know what? Let's do that.
Okay, let's call him.
Yeah. Call him.
Let's see.
Don't mention the 100% thing.
No, I am.
No, don't.
Let's see.
I think, yeah.
Is
I'm
he
sh-
928-9218? Let's try this.
All right, let's see if he picks up. David Brody from
I bet you he's not going to answer.
the Brooklyn Boys podcast.
He's not going to answer.
I think he will. What, do you think he's sleeping on the couch?
No, he's not going to answer.
Because it's you. What if I try calling him? I bet he answers.
That'd be not nice.
But my phone doesn't hook up to the Superman box.
It
well.
can.
Yeah, he's not going to pick up.
All right. Well,
Well, wait,
We
maybe
try.
give it one more ringy dingy. One more. Did he answer? No.
Nope.
Oh, well. Okay.
we tried.
I guess we'll never know.
Or he'll call us back while the show is going on.
I don't know. Well, anyway, I think it should be a question mark because I think "Why pay more?" is a question.
Okay, so let's get back to the topic at hand.
Mm-hmm.
The coffee that I made today.
Yes.
You have a Keurig that's sitting right there. You refuse to use the one that I want to use.
Because I feel
or
like
the one that I got.
because I think people do stuff to it.
Nobody did anything to it.
We don't know that. We're not here at night. That one's out in the open. This one's locked up.
Okay. But before that, when I even brought it in, you hated it.
I did.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you've had a gripe with my coffee machine since I brought it in.
Because I think you might have done stuff to it at home.
okay.
I don't know what you put in there.
Yeah, that's my thing. I
Dirty
just
things?
love playing with machines.
I'm not. Look.
You're right. I do sleep with a coffee maker, so the
See?
Keurig's been the side chick.
See?
Yeah.
Told you.
No, it's so.
I have a burning sensation on my
It
wrist.
does feel a little warm.
What's happening? I'm telling you, it's doing something
caffeine.
to our bodies.
Woo!
It's putting a chip in me.
Drugs. Nancy, I'm so sorry.
Go on.
I took the dare pledge, Nancy.
Go ahead.
Anyway.
I don't think Dare was a thing yet. She was just say no.
Okay.
Go
Well,
on.
Nancy, I didn't say no. He
Go ahead.
drugged me. You know what I should have done this one? Because it had hemp extract.
Go ahead.
And then you would have had it. And then you would have probably had a meltdown on live radio
I don't
podcast.
care.
Anyway. So today I wanted to use your Keurig. I didn't buy my Dunkin'. So I went to go use your coffee machine.
Which I wouldn't have minded.
I have a bottle that I bring in every day.
Mm-hmm. A water bottle.
Yes.
Right.
It's Beaker, BKR. If anybody is listening from anywhere that is even remotely involved in that company and sent them to us, I would love that so much. They are my favorite glass bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I want cold water. We are running out of, what are they?
Bottled.
Bottled water, like the Dasani ones that we get.
Dasani.
What do we get?
We get
Nestle.
Pure Life.
Yeah.
From Nestle. They just changed the label. It looks like a weird little.
They're trying not to say it's Nestle.
Yeah. Well, so by the way, somebody is going to DM or post below or whatever, and they're going to say, you shouldn't use water bottles. And they're bad for the environment.
And this is why I started bringing back my glass bottle.
I recycle
for the
them.
5 days a week that I'm here.
Recycle.
Do you know it still goes to the same place? So you're not really doing anything.
I know, the
but nice
landfill.
try, sport.
Go ahead.
So I like using my glass bottle, and I put the water in it. It's nice and cold. It's wonderful. And then I pour it into a cup, a nice paper cup, and that's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's great.
Why don't you just get water from the water purifying machine back there into a cup?
Because that holds a full liter, and
How much water do you drink?
I drink at least 4 liters a day.
Liters.
That's it sounds very Canadian. I have
No.
like at least 4 liters a day. It's so great.
No, the soda still comes in liters, so I get it. Sorry, pop for the Midwest friends.
I drink a lot of water.
Or Coke if
so
you're down
instead
south.
of going and filling up a small cup every time, I just bring in my water bottle
Because
and
exercise
pour
would be bad.
it in. Well, I'm drinking 4 gallons of water. What are you doing?
You said liters.
Liters. Well,
That's less than gallons.
2 of those is a full gallon, you dope.
Not exactly.
Lyme's disease.
Not-
It's nice that you're showing concern, but it's Lyme. Anyway.
I just don't want you to sound dumb. I want to make sure
Oh,
people know
okay,
that you're
thank
smart.
you.
You're a
No,
very
no.
intelligent person.
Oh, okay.
Everyone makes mistakes. So do I. We all do.
You never admitted
Everyone
to a mistake.
makes mistakes. So yes, we do. You know the song?
Anyway,
Sister and your brother and your
back
dad and
to
mother
my
too.
water bottle. So I took my water bottle water,
Mm-hmm.
which again, I have said, I pour it into a cup. My lips do not touch this bottle.
Ever.
And I clean it
Ever.
in my dishwasher. That's why I bought it, because glass can go in the dishwasher.
Your dishwasher is dirty.
Okay. Anyway,
Yes.
I poured it into this Keurig machine, the single cup one, and Scott had a meltdown. He's going to say he didn't, but you all have listened to us for a solid 200 episodes at this point. Scott has meltdowns over the stupidest things.
That's true. I'm not going to deny that.
So he had a full-on meltdown saying, how could I put my dirty water in his machine?
Your dirty mouth water.
My mouth has not touched this bottle.
Ever.
It has with a straw.
Oh, so there's backwash in there.
I have not used it that way in like 2-3 years.
Oh, that's
And
an
I
old
wash
bottle.
it.
Wow, that's old.
I wash it pretty consistently.
I don't know, Andrew.
I know because I wash it.
I'm going to have to get like that coffee pot cleaner and run it through there.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah.
If anything, it's my water is clean because it's come from the machine.
Okay.
And it's boils in there too.
This is a silly conversation.
Yeah, because you know I'm right.
Hey, guy.
Because once I spell it out.
Have another.
Oh, I'm sure he's not eating the tip off of it and then sucking it out.
Oh, no. That
thinking
guy.
He's healthy.
He's eating everything.
Wow, that's not nice.
What? No one can see who he is.
That's not nice.
What are you talking about?
Wow.
What?
Bullying. Knock it off.
I'm not bullying. I was just talking amongst ourselves, and nobody knows who it is. So what's the difference? See that guy over there? He's eating them all too.
Wow.
What? Anyway, $10 says he stops at the table. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Damn it! I owe you $10. But when he comes back from the bathroom, he will.
You're not going to give me my $10.
I will.
No, you won't.
Just like you paid me that time.
Yeah.
Remember? I forget what that was. But
Do we think this caffeine thing is working?
Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I'm so jittery.
Yeah. Be awake. Stuck in the afternoon slump? This patch is complete with caffeine, B12, and green tea.
I'm gonna have a burn on my wrist.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Hey, what are you watching right now?
What am I watching? Severance.
I haven't heard of that.
It's on Apple TV.
Okay.
It is excellent. It is a phenomenal show. I cannot suggest it enough. The season finale aired today. Came out today. And I haven't been able to watch it yet, but I'm so
last
excited.
Friday it came out?
Yeah, last Friday.
Oh, that's cool. Amy and I have been watching The Dropout. We love it. Cannot get enough. I think the last episode is out, and we're going to get ready to watch it.
Have you watched the HBO documentary?
HBO? No, the ABC documentary, you mean?
No, the HBO one.
On what? Theranos?
Yes.
No.
The one that it's based off of?
I thought it was based on the 2020 thing.
No.
Are you sure? It's actually based off an ABC
book.
podcast.
Well, again, which is called Bad Blood, which is the book
Okay. Well,
that it's all based off
Look,
of.
I read the credits, and it says, based off the
I
ABC
just don't want you to
interview.
sound dumb.
I don't want to sound dumb
I just don't
either.
want you to sound
Please
stupid.
educate me.
Yeah, I'm trying, but
What-
every time I keep saying something, it's the ABC special.
What? Well, that's
It said
what
it in the credits.
That's what it says on
Are
the
you
show.
sure it's not? Yes.
What is the HBO? First of all, can we just say and let everybody know what we're talking about?
Theranos, Elizabeth Holmes. She talked like this, one drop of blood.
Here's the thing, though. I don't recall this even being in the news years ago. I don't remember. I don't remember this whole thing.
So it's been a while. This one, it's been a long time coming, and it's recently had renewed interest because her trial finally happened.
Right.
And she's probably not going to go to jail, and it's a whole
Don't
controversy.
tell me. I didn't watch the last episode yet.
Well, you probably won't find this out.
Okay, so she's a Stanford dropout. That's why it's called
Yes.
the Dropout. And she invented this machine that takes blood that didn't really work, that tests blood.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be able to, on a drop of blood, do hundreds of tests.
Just one drop of blood.
Just one drop of blood.
Yeah.
Which seems like it
Yes.
would be amazing
If-
and could happen one day.
If what she claimed could happen
Yes.
were true, it would be a medical miracle, because instead of doing blood work where they take vials and vials of blood to test all this stuff, they could just take your one drop and test you for a million things at once.
And you know what? I believe that eventually that will happen.
See,
it's just not there yet.
I've asked my friend who's a doctor, and he said it's actually way more like it can never happen.
Really?
It's the technology behind it is pretty close to like,
Okay, well, I mean, the cavemen didn't think they'd ever be able to drive a car either, but
I don't
here we
even think
are.
they thought of the concept of a car.
Well, when they invented the wheel, they were like, maybe we can get 4 of these and put them in a thing with gas and drive one day. And the other guy was like, no, and hit him in the head with a club. You know?
That exact
So that's-
conversation happened.
That's the same thing that you're talking about with the doctor. People are skeptical, and they're like, these things can't happen, but eventually it could.
Eventually, yes.
Anything could happen.
Anything could happen.
I still think we'll be able to teleport in 100 years.
No, that'll never happen.
Okay.
That one, okay, so this one I could blow your mind with. Would you be the same person after you teleported?
Yeah.
No,
Why not? Because you're...
because chemically, to take you from one place to another, it's like this version of your body is dead to take you to a new place and put you together.
Basically, you're just jamming yourself into a fax machine and coming out somewhere else. That's really what it is. That's the technology that it... A what?
The fact that you just called teleportation technology a fax machine technology, I think is all I need to know.
I got to tell you what's
in
so
today's
funny
episode.
also about that. Back to Sawyer being sick. So we
With
were...
Lyme disease?
Yes, we were on the way to the vet, which is an hour from our house. So we were halfway there already, and we're like, damn it, we forgot all the paperwork from the vet from the other day with the blood results and everything. So I had to call my dad. And my dad and technology really do not mix.
Yeah.
So I was like, listen, I need you to do me a favor. Can you please go to our house? And the paperwork is sitting on the counter. Now, it's like 8 pages. So I'm not really sure. I'm like, I don't know if you'll know how to take a picture of it and send it to me without it being all messed up, you know? So I said, do you still have a fax machine in your house? And he's like, yep, I know how to use that. So he went home, and I have an e-fax from work, you know, so it came right to my phone, which was great. And all the pages were there and scanned and whatever.
My mom faxes me things all the time.
I still think that a fax machine is fascinating. I really do. Before, it was email attachments and whatnot. I mean, I just was like, wow, so you put that in here and it comes out of the same machine, but in California.
Yep.
Seconds later.
Yep.
It's fascinating. It still is fascinating to me. Even with, flying cars and stuff. That's it for me.
We haven't really gotten to flying cars yet.
But they're
trying.
They're prototyping them.
They're trying.
So, which, by the way, in my mind, will never work. Ever.
Yeah, it's a whole different set of traffic rules.
That's the thing. You have an accident in the sky, okay, everyone below is dead. It's like, hello.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know how that's going to work.
I just don't think it can.
Okay, so back to the dropout.
Yeah, sorry.
Wow, we've really been ping-ponging back and forth with topics.
All over the place.
Okay, so that one, she wound up getting caught because then she was scamming people out of money.
And they put them in Walgreens stores.
Yeah, because
and it wasn't even real.
I know. She was just sending the blood work out.
To a lab.
I know.
And it wasn't just a drop at that point.
No.
Huh.
Yeah, and then people were thinking they might have cancer because, like, the diagnoses were wrong.
Yeah, well, it's a very interesting series. It's called The Dropout, and it is streaming on, Hulu. It's on Hulu.
But HBO has a documentary called Bad Blood, which also has the ABC documentary. It's all just, watch it.
I would like to see that, too.
And Jennifer Lawrence is going to play her in a movie, apparently. And that's going to be really good because I have a feeling she's going to do a good Jennifer, or Elizabeth Holmes.
Does Elizabeth Holmes make money on all of this?
So,
because they're using her likeness?
Did you watch the one with Anna Delvey?
No.
That was the one where she scams people. She wanted to start an art institute and she scammed all these socialites in New York out of millions. So she...
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but
it was on
didn't
Netflix.
see it. Yes.
The show is terrible. But she got $300,000 for her life story. But all of it had to go to pay off the people she's still trying to pay off.
Got it. I don't understand scammers. Like, why? And I don't know. You get these calls every day. You get these emails every day. Well, my mom constantly tells me, I want an iPad. What do I do? I'm like, you didn't win anything. Please just stop.
Well, I think when it comes to scamming, there's different levels of scamming, right? Mm-hmm. We all get the scam emails that are give me 15 Bitcoins or this video of you is getting released.
Yeah, you and I both got that the same day. Could you imagine if those videos got released? We'd be in big trouble.
Or the one where it's I'm a Nigerian prince. Send me your bank account information.
Yeah.
You have those where obviously it's a scam, but the elderly do get caught up. Then you have your phone scams where it's your car insurance is running out. Call now. The IRS is looking for you. Call now.
That's a big one. And people pay that a lot. Either that or the utility bills. We're going to shut your electric off if you don't send us a Walmart gift card.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're holding you hostage for a Walmart gift card.
That's the thing. I guess that their thinking is if we send 1,000 emails out, one idiot will bite.
Exactly, and that's how it kind of goes downhill. But when it comes to scams like Tinder Swindler or this one,
that's what's been happening to me. Kind of. I don't know. If I don't think I mentioned this on this show, but there are people who are making fake Instagram profiles with all my pictures.
Yeah,
and then claiming that my wife died in a car wreck and my kids, they're alone and this one's in the hospital and wound up taking this one woman in England for her whole life savings as me, and it's so upsetting.
Yeah,
and they don't use my name though. That their name is Paul or
Richard
or Raymond or something like that. But it's all my pictures, so they sell a sob story along with me and my kids. And I think that the most upsetting thing is that there's pictures of my kids there, so they're my kids are the pawns in this little game.
I know.
And Instagram is just sorry, I actually just got a response today. Sorry, we can't take it down. It's not, it doesn't violate our code of conduct.
It's insane.
What are you talking about?
Right?
Stupid.
You'd think that somebody making a fake profile on an account or on their website where it's supposed to be connecting with real people would be a violation of the terms, but apparently it is not.
I can't believe by now Instagram, of all places, does not have some sort of facial recognition technology. And when they see an account pop up with the same face as somebody else, it doesn't raise a red flag.
Again, they're not interested in that as much as they are every page that you've ever been to.
Well,
that they could use that to sell you ads.
Right, they can sell us stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Hess toy truck is a stuffed animal this year? What? Wow. What is that?
I don't know.
The Hess truck's back, and it's better than ever.
Back to scammers.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think the thing is, if you just have a good story that you could tell somebody and get enough people to believe in it, you could just run away with that money.
You're right. You're right.
Or just get people to sympathize with you.
Let's come up with a story.
I mean, you already have one. You have a guy saying your kids are in the hospital and sick.
But that's not my story.
Yeah.
You and I need to come up with something. Like if we asked every listener for $1,
yeah, we'd have $5.
we'd probably get a good amount of money. Because what's $1? I always thought that, like, if I was in some dire straits and I was like, couldn't afford to live in my house anymore or something like that, I was in the streets, and I was like, every listener, if you could just Venmo me $1, that's all I want, just $1. I'd probably get like $5,000, $10,000.
I don't think you're getting $5,000.
You don't think so?
If you maybe went on the radio show that we work for.
That's true.
Yeah.
Right.
But even then, I don't know how many people are just going to willingly give $1 to somebody.
Oh my God. So I did that coupon challenge with Diamond on the air, and I used Ibotta. Can I just show you?
Yeah.
You know what Ibotta is, right?
Yeah.
So Ibotta is this app. So when you go shopping in the store, there are certain products that you buy, at the store, and you scan your receipt when you're done, and it gives you money back into your account. It just dips into your PayPal account. And for every $20, you can redeem it. And so if you have people sign up and they use your referral code, you get $10 for every single one of them. So I've already racked up $130.
Congrats.
From people signing up and using my code.
Are you happy?
I'm so happy. I think that's the coolest thing, because I help you save money and you give me a little extra bonus.
Yeah.
So if you sign up for this and use this code, you get a bonus and I get a bonus. So I might as well give it out right now, Andrew. I'm not asking for money, but just sign up. You can save a lot of money at the supermarket, and you can get a bonus too. Just for starting, you get $10 or $15 or something like that. So it's Ibotta. Ibotta. Get the app now and use referral code OYHOMMU. Back it up if you didn't get it. OYHOMMU.
Or go to his Instagram profile, the actual Instagram profile, not some guy with a private profile named like Carl. Go to @ZScottyB, and it's in his the story is in his highlights.
Did it actually work though? Because you had to redo it for me.
Yeah.
Can we give everyone your Instagram too? Because you need some followers as well.
I mean, I don't use it.
Andrew Putt. Oh, you deleted it.
I didn't delete it. The page is still active. It just, I don't have the app on my phone anymore. It's been 2 weeks. I haven't checked my Instagram.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got it. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. I got another referral.
I
Appreciate it.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. You want to take another break and we'll be back right after this? $10 more. Okay, so we are actually recording this episode a day before the whole show goes on. I'm not going to say goes on vacation, but is off for a week, because there are some of us that are not going on vacation. You are not. I am not.
I am not.
Nate is not. There's a few people that are still in town.
I'm actually excited for a staycation, to be quite honest with you.
I'm excited because I can work from home for a week.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
I can't wait. This is like, I'm going to sleep in. I'm going to relax. I'm going to connect with some friends.
And your coffee maker?
Yeah, my coffee maker.
Very nice.
That is one thing I'm super excited about. When I'm home, make an incredible cup of coffee. I have an amazing setup, a pour over. It's shishi coffee, as you would call it. And it's delicious.
We're all about 8 o'clock coffee.
What?
8 o'clock. It's called 8 o'clock coffee. It's the red bag.
Okay.
You've never heard of it?
No.
I mean, they're beans, and we grind them, or we buy the ground sometimes. See, I have slowly begun drinking more and more coffee, and I'm not sure if it's good or not.
See, I was at a point where I was drinking too much coffee.
But then you hear something on the news where they're like, have 6 cups a day, it's great. And then it's not.
Yeah, no, I think for what coffee does to me, I don't want to do that. I think it's a little too much. I notice I get very jittery. The worst is when I get a caffeine high type of deal. It's not fun.
See, I'm not sure that it actually does anything for me, because at this point I feel like it's just habitual. And every morning at the same time, I make coffee at home.
Would you ever be able to quit?
Quit coffee?
Yeah.
I guess, because, when I have a blood test or something like that, I don't drink coffee.
What if we try and do it for a week? You should join my...
no, but here's the thing.
You should join my fake fitness challenge. Would you like to join it?
No. Here's the thing.
It's called the 7.
First of all, I want to know why I have to give it up for a week. It's not doing anything bad to me.
Just to see if your brain hurts.
But why?
Because then you know how addicted you are to it. Because you do have a caffeine. Without knowing it, we all
you're right. Caffeine,
have caffeine addiction.
Sugar, everything. There's no doubt about it.
Join the 7 next time. You could be in this fun group chat with us.
I don't want to.
This one, I have to say, yesterday was the juice day.
What is it? Yeah, that's the thing. We were supposed to record serial killers yesterday.
Here we go.
No,
Do not lie.
I'm not lying.
Do not lie.
But you weren't going to be able to eat cereal because you're like, I'm juicing today. Damn it. One day.
Okay, so back to the vacation thing that everyone just heard. Scott does a lot of work to his credit. Scott does a lot before vacation. He has a lot of pre-production or production that he has to do because everyone
piles it on
done.
and splits.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot. So you already told me that you had a ton of production. They were recording in there.
I did.
The person who was supposed to be on it, you told them one time. We had to cancel it. So I was driving in.
Well, you were coming into work on some other podcast, Andrew.
False.
Not false. You told me, and I'll
At
show you the
10:30.
text. Okay.
Yeah.
Go on.
So I was driving in
Uh-huh.
to do this, and then I
Right.
could have done the other one at 10:30 over there. Life in Spanglish. Go listen to it. It's a part of the My Cultura podcast network. Listen to it wherever
I'm sorry.
podcasts are available.
Do you promote this podcast over there? I don't think you do.
Well, I'm just a producer on that one.
Oh, well, maybe you can have them.
They've been on our show.
I know, but maybe we can have them talk about this one since you gave them
Say no
some
more.
free promotion.
They would love that.
Okay.
They want to come back on.
All right.
Carolina Burritos and Honey German. Great podcast, Life in Spanglish. Go listen now.
Okay.
Back to this. So that was going to be at 10:30. I'm in my car on the way here.
You're not going to get out of it. You're not going to get out of it, but go ahead.
I am, because you called me and said, I don't think I can make it work, dude. I don't think I can make it work.
Yeah, but this
I just can't.
The whole controversy is not the fact.
They were pre-recording.
Is not the fact that we couldn't do it. The fact that you couldn't do it because you texted me. You're like, oh my God, I'm juicing. I can't eat cereal.
How would we have done it? How would we have done it?
We would not have because you were juicing.
No.
I was
Even without juicing.
I was planning on doing it, and then you're like,
and
I
then
can't.
what?
I'm
then
juicing.
They were recording in there.
No, Gandhi was going to come in, and she was going to take your place.
But how could she have? Because they were recording for the next week. They were doing all that at 10 o'clock.
No, they were ready to go by 10:15. Gandhi was going to come in here, and she was going to eat because you couldn't.
You called me and told me that, no, don't come in.
Then we're going to have our listener on the phone or on the Zoom or whatever because she had the cereal at home. But
I can't
whatever.
take any blame for this.
A little bit because
And I refuse to take blame for it.
Listen, pal. What if I said at 10 o'clock, all right, let's go. Would you have been able to eat cereal? Yes or no?
No.
Done. All right. What else?
So, but no, because you called me. And if you said...
You called me.
I was ready to come in. I was in my car.
I know, but you couldn't eat. So what's the difference?
But you already had your work through.
This is a moot.
I was going to sit here and Gandhi was going to be there.
This is a
so
moot
therefore,
point. Moot.
it isn't moot. If anything, you just introduced incriminating evidence on yourself like a dope.
It's not incriminating.
It is. You said that Gandhi was going to sit in here while
That's
I
right.
didn't eat cereal and we had the listener on the phone. You
Correct.
had the workaround. So therefore, me coming in, we could have done it, correct?
I had to catch a train.
And there it is. Your Honor, let the court record show.
No, I think that it would be the case would be dismissed because you weren't going to be able to eat cereal anyway.
No, because the point is, I was coming in. You told me to stay home. Have a nice night with that one.
Can we get
Not today.
Judge Harvey in here, please?
What? Judge Harvey?
We need a judge.
Oh, I wish it was Judge Judy.
Why? She still walk?
Yes, she does.
Oh.
The people are real. The cases are real. The decisions are final. Judge Judy.
I don't think the cases really are real. We talked about this.
I know.
Anyway.
What
What else?
We would be good on a court show.
You think that we would be good on every show?
I
We're not
know.
even good on this show.
We'd have such a fun dynamic.
No, I don't think we would because I don't know if people just want to see two idiots yell at each other.
I still think Amazing Races are in.
I don't.
I do. We would have so much fun.
I don't. You call that fun?
Yes. Going to fun different countries and we'd run around and catch flights and
You
do
and
trivia.
I would murder each other.
I know, but I think
murder.
I think that's what casting would want from us.
Probably.
And going in, we would know that. So we would kind of lean on it a little bit, where it'd be like, "Oh, look at these two,
I'm still trying to get on my 600-pound life. That's my goal.
team podcast."
Yeah.
That's what they'd call us. And then I guarantee you, we would make it far.
Do you know that TLC does not have the extreme couponing anymore?
I know.
They completely removed it from their website. They don't air it anymore, apparently. What happened?
There's a lot of shows like that. Like VH1 got rid of all of their original programming.
But not even on their. It's not even on their site anymore. Does that mean that I can take the episode now and put it on YouTube and make money off of it?
Probably. No one's going to check.
Oh, I mean, Discovery is the network. I mean, they probably still own the rights to it, don't you think?
You know what? Have you checked Discovery Plus or any of those streaming services?
I will have to.
Because if it's still there, That they probably did it to move all their content there. This is the thing. And tell me if you feel this way.
Yep.
I feel like originally there were 2 or 3 apps that you would need. It was Netflix, then Hulu, and maybe you'd get one other one. Now, I have like 7 different streaming things. And it annoys me because I feel like half the time I'm paying for content that I don't even watch. I have Paramount Plus. Ask me when the last time I watched something on Paramount Plus was.
No.
Right? Thank you.
So isn't it like over $100 a month for all that?
Yes.
That's insane.
And that's on top of YouTube TV that I pay for. So this way I don't have to pay for cable. At this point, I just should get cable.
Because cable's probably cheaper.
Right?
I mean, we pay, I think it's like $200 for cable, Wi-Fi, a landline.
Oh, God, landline.
What? I still think that a landline is important
Listen,
for an emergency.
whenever
or whatever.
they throw that into everybody's bundle, because they're like, you're never going to use this, but just take it. It'll make your price cheaper.
And how will I ever know that my car warranty is expired if without
So
a
true.
landline?
So true.
seriously. I don't know.
It's ridiculous. Honestly, it just feels like there's just too much content nowadays. And there's not.
There is, and that's the thing. That's why, like a network TV show, the viewership is so much less than it was like 10 years ago because people are all over the place. It's the same thing with the radio show. There's so much stuff to listen to. Why would they listen to us? Like, we have to be so compelling that they have to listen to us.
Well, that's what's interesting about podcasting is that, like, unlike radio, we really have like a weird segment of an audience that we talk directly to twice a week.
And aren't there like, how many? There were hundreds of thousands. There's got to be millions of podcasts, no?
Well, yeah, but on top of that, here's what's like super interesting and also weird. There's no way to tell what streaming numbers are. So, like Netflix, notice the next time you see a Netflix movie come out that's like a big budget one, make sure you look. They won't tell you how many people watched it. They're like, it's just the most watched. And I don't think that they should get away with that. I think they should have to report the numbers.
They must have the statistics, don't you think?
They do not report them. You do not have to report them. Isn't that insane? So they're just selling stuff. Oh.
What's going on?
Brody, I just saw that you called. I have a conference call in a minute, but I can call you afterwards.
Nah, it's too late.
It's fine.
That's okay.
But they don't report their numbers. They're just like 50 million accounts watched it. But how far did they watch it? They don't tell you. How much did they watch? They don't tell you.
Well, that's the thing. When we get a listen on this podcast, how far in do they have to listen in order for us to get
that one? We actually can find out. Like a YouTube video, you could see how much people get in.
Okay, but do you think people are listening to 50 minutes of
I think
bull
so.
chat?
Yeah, I could tell you.
But how far in do they have to listen before we get a listen credit?
I don't actually know that one. Newman knows. He's
Newman.
told us before.
Other Scott.
Yeah.
Curious.
Thank you. Okay. But yeah, I think that's ridiculous, and I think that is going to cause all the streaming networks to go down because I think something one day is going to be like because think about it. If you make a movie right now, right? Sorry. If you make a movie right now and I say you're going to get X amount of views,
right?
What is that worth? So if you're selling advertising dollars and saying, trust us, you'll get the return on investment, but I can't report any of the numbers legally, isn't that insane?
I guess it's just a guesstimate.
Exactly.
Can you take this off? How do you get this off? Don't take it from the hair part. Ah! You just cut your finger on my nail?
I did get a hair.
Gross.
Huh.
Now, okay, didn't do anything. Cotton candy is not the receptacle for that.
Were you going to eat it?
I might have.
No, you wouldn't. If
you're did you see, by the way, last week, because when Cubby was on with us last week, before that we were talking about old 80s commercials, and we played the cigarette mash. Did you see the picture I found? Did you not look online? On Instagram?
Again, I don't have Instagram. I haven't had Instagram for 2 weeks.
Andrew. So, wait, but you said that you go on your laptop and you look at it.
I look at Twitter. I haven't looked at my Instagram in 2 full weeks.
I don't know, buddy. That for a millennial, you're not doing very well.
Yeah, I'm over it. I hate it. It's stupid. It doesn't add anything to my life anymore. I just kept liking the same videos.
So anyway, look, there's the picture from my room from the 80s. There's the cigarette mash poster on the left there, and there's an ALF poster on the right, because I was in the ALF fan club.
I can't.
Because you're the one that's out of this world.
This is hysterical.
What? What's that?
I know ALF. ALF ended super depressing.
Yeah, but you're the one that's out of this world. That was his song. He put out a single.
Everybody
45.
do the cigarette mash.
That's not how it went at all. What are you doing?
Cigarette mash.
What are you doing?
Everybody. I just want to now check my Instagram.
No.
Via that.
No. So I found a lot of my ALF fan club materials. I still have a pad that has ALF on it. I found the record. It's the theme song and also his song on the back. And a little pin.
Fun.
It was fun because, back in the 80s, When you liked something, there was no website to go to. You joined the fan club, so you had to send away, and then they would send you the fan club kit that had all the crap in it.
Yeah.
So I still have some of the Alf crap.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I did that with Nick Magazine when it was out. There were a couple things in that magazine I wanted, so I would send away for it.
Well, you know me. I used to send away for everything.
You had the book that you would go through.
I just liked getting mail. That was my whole thing. There would be a package for me, and that would be the most exciting part of my day.
I'm going to Philadelphia next Thursday.
I want to come.
Should I go to the Mint?
Yes, you should.
I'll go back. I went with Pat and Renee once, and it was nice, but I'm going back.
Are they allowing visitors yet?
To the Mint?
To the Mint?
I'm sure they are.
I hope so. I would like to watch the Mint $50.
I want to go to the zoo.
Okay.
The Philly Zoo is supposed to be really nice.
Okay. I mean, we have zoos here. We don't have mints here, though.
Yeah. I mean, I've been to the Mint, though.
We need to go to. I want to go to the Bureau of Engraving, where they make the bills.
Ooh, where's that?
There's a bunch of them. I don't know if you knew this, but I don't have any. You have any cash on you at all?
I might.
I might.
Hold on.
So take out you have a $1 bill maybe, or a $2 or something. So you see that H right there?
Yeah.
Do you see what it says on top of it? Look really carefully.
Federal Reserve
Bank of
St. Louis.
Okay, so that bill was printed in St. Louis.
That's so exciting.
Every bill has a different letter. B is New York.
This one's A. This one was made in Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So that little letter on the left there, and that's what the serial number starts with. So when you see the letter in the serial number, just look at the little circle thing there, and that tells you where the bill was made.
What a fun fact.
Yes.
That's a good one.
That is a fun
Look
fact.
at you.
And certain bills are only made in certain mints. Not mints, whatever they call them, the treasury thing.
I love that.
Like the $2 bills are only made in like 2 or 3 different ones, I think.
I want to go see the White House. That is my goal. But I want a White House tour.
We didn't get the freaking Easter egg
Neither did
roll.
Pat and Renee.
That's so annoying. I got the email from them saying, unfortunately, you did not get chosen in the lottery.
I want to go to visit the White House.
I would
This
like to
is
do
my
that.
year.
I would
I'm
like to do
going to
that.
see it. I want to do it. I want to see all of it.
You can just climb up the side.
That seems like it's unsafe.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather not. I'd rather make it inside alive. Thank you.
Oh, it's Easter Sunday coming up.
Yeah.
And Passover.
Yeah.
Happy Easter, Happy Easter, and Happy Passover to those that celebrate.
We used to have a bunny in our house, and it was like a little stuffed animal. And we go, Happy Easter.
Yep.
Happy Easter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this is also the time of year where people buy bunnies and chicks for people as gifts, and then they wind up in the street in a month from now because people don't know what to do with them. Right?
I have no idea about that one.
No, it's true.
I had a chick once.
Yeah?
Maybe it was around Easter. I came home with a chick because I was with my Nona and we were on a farm. And my Nona's like, she's Italian. She's off the boat Italian.
Mm-hmm.
And we were at a farm. And I was like, oh, this is cute. And my Nona was like, you want it? And I was like, yeah, I do. I was young. And I came home with a chick. And my mom was like, what the hell are we going to do with a chick?
The little yellow one?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And literally every time they walk, they poop.
Peep, 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 peep.
And they poop.
That's why they call them peeps.
Yes. So where was I going to keep a chick? And so
It's a good thing there was no dog there.
no, we didn't. That was before Luna.
Sawyer would eat that thing up.
But yeah, it was nuts. We had a chick for a hot minute. And my Nona, I think when we actually gave it back to the farm
She
or
cooked it?
no, was like, why didn't you keep it? And my mom was like, where are we keeping a chick?
Yeah. Well, that's what happens in late April every year is that all these like animal rescue places wind up getting an influx of rabbits and chicks because, chicks are cute when they're yellow and peep, peep, peep all over. And then they grow into chickens and they're
scary.
People don't know what to do with them.
I'm afraid of birds. I am so afraid of birds. I am terrible with birds.
Oh, my God.
I held a chicken, and let me tell you, it was the scariest thing in my life.
I got to tell you 2 quick bird stories.
Right after this.
No,
Just kidding.
we can if you want.
We can't do 3 breaks. That would be mean to our listeners.
So last weekend or 2 weekends ago, whatever, Amy and I went out to Sag Harbor on Long Island, and it's it's right by the water or whatever. So I was taking a walk, and all of a sudden I hear, boom, and I was like, "What the hell?" And like a few feet away from me, a seagull dropped a clam or whatever in a shell, so it would break, so they could eat it because they pick this stuff off the beach or out of the water or whatever, and they can't open it with their beaks because they're they're tightly closed. So they drop them and they smash them. I mean, they're very smart and resourceful.
They are,
but you could get killed if I get a clam dropped on my head from 100 feet in the air. I'm dead.
Yeah. And imagine. I bet you there's like a weird statistic of like clam deaths per year.
I'm not kidding. The thing was flying right next to me, and I heard a smash, and I was like, what the hell was that? And it took me a minute to figure it out, and I took a picture of it. I took a picture of the bird in the parking lot because I was like, wait a second. Birds
are terrifying.
This is insane.
I'm telling you, I held a chicken once on my friend Nick's farm. I was so awkward holding that chicken. Let me tell you something. If I ever make it on Survivor, I bet you they're going to be like, oh, go catch the chicken. I'm not going to catch a chicken.
Look at that bastard. He broke it, and then he was eating it in the street.
They're nuts.
In the middle of the street. That's how close it was to me.
It's amazing how smart they are, but it's also terrifying.
Right. So can I tell you my second bird story real
Absolutely.
quick? So a couple days ago, I was in my room getting dressed, and the blinds are up. So my neighbor's got a show. But on top of that, all of a sudden, feathers start floating down past the window like it's snowing feathers. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I'm looking around and more feathers. And I said, girls, come here. Look at this real quick. I said, it's raining feathers. What is going on? I said, I think I know what's happening. So I went outside. I looked up on the roof, and there was a hawk tearing apart. I don't know what kind of bird it was, but that he saw me, and he was like, pff, and he took the thing. It was like dangling at it. He flew away with it. It was like shaking, and then there was like this feather pie on my roof.
Yikes.
It was disgusting.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I didn't know that birds eat birds.
Listen, hawks will eat everything and anything.
Our neighborhood has hawks. They perch themselves on the top of the trees and they watch it because they'll take a little dog too.
Well, we worry about Luna.
Yeah. Luna's probably a tiny bit too big.
That's what I think. But the hawks are big. You don't realize it until they swoop down.
I know. Like these little teacup dogs.
Yeah.
You got to be careful. They'll come down and take them.
Yeah.
And they make this noise. They make this loud, angry noise.
Is that your bird noise?
No, no.
Most people are like, caw, caw.
No.
Yours is blah.
Well, that's what they sound like.
That's your bird?
They're loud and angry. Like, they make, that's the noise that they make.
You never watched Arrested Development, right?
No.
They don't know how a chicken sounds, so they'll just be like, a buck, a buck.
Well, yeah, because when you hear chicken, it's buck, 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 buck.
Yeah, they don't know how a chicken sounds. You're that with a hawk. Blah!
Well, that's how.
That's a hawk.
That's how
Blah!
the Cadbury Cream Egg commercial is. It goes buck, 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 buck. That's the chicken. So I love Cadbury Cream Eggs, by the way. Haven't had one in years, but that was always my favorite Easter candy.
What if your doctor tells you could have a Cadbury Cream Egg every once in a while?
I wouldn't.
Why? Because it's a gateway drug for you?
Exactly. Yeah. Because then I'm back on the bandwagon or off it, on it. What is it?
I think you're smart enough to know what you should and shouldn't eat.
Right.
And I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
And that's why I don't eat that stuff anymore. I try not to because once I start, I will not be able to stop. That's the problem.
You're like Pringles.
Once you pop, you can't stop. Or what's the...
How do you know that?
Can't eat just one. Lay's, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, 57 minutes. I think that's good.
Yeah, plus 2 or 3 commercial breaks. So, we're up over an hour.
Yeah.
You want to actually let it go to an hour, though?
No, we're good.
Really?
I mean, what do we need to talk about for another 2 minutes, 3 minutes?
I don't know. Well, have a safe and happy holiday if you celebrate.
Yeah.
Remember Easter candy, half off on Monday.
New serial killers on Monday.
New serial killers
That's
on
exciting.
Monday. Do you remember what cereals they are? I don't even remember.
A keto one.
Is it the pouches?
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. So we have 3 bagged cereals coming up on Monday.
Yeah, it was good.
Mostly they're granolas.
One of them was really good.
And one of them was really gross.
Yep.
Was that good, better, blah? Or
I got to...
You don't remember the title?
Yeah.
I don't even think I sent you what I'm supposed to do yet.
You haven't done any of it. In fact, it's terrible for me because then I sit there and I wait because I have everything ready and I just need 2 things from you.
It's funny because like behind the curtain, so Andrew will post the podcast on Sunday night to start Monday morning.
Yes.
And so I'll be sitting on the toilet Sunday night and I'll get a text, description and episode, please. I'm like, dude, I know. I'm sorry. I just didn't.
If you know, then you should just do it afterwards.
I should do it right now.
Legit have a simple job.
No,
your job is simple. You just write the description and send me it.
I have to
and you only have to do it for one episode, for one thing. I do Bowl Chat. All of that is me. Guess who also puts it on Spreaker? Me. Guess who puts it on our YouTube? Me. Guess who has to make the thumbnails for it? Me. Guess who has to do all of that and just needs you to do one single thing?
I have to think of a clever title and write a description.
It shouldn't take you that long.
No, it shouldn't, but I like it to be good.
Okay.
I know. I appreciate all your work. You do a lot of work, and because you're very knowledgeable. I don't know how to make thumbnails. I could, but I just didn't learn how to do it. I don't know how to do it.
You don't need to learn. It's very simple. It's just literally going on, swapping a picture, putting this.
Look, there's no doubt about it.
It makes me have to go back.
I need to learn how to do more things than I know how to do currently because at some point in my life, I'm going to need to know how to do those things because Andrew will not be there for me anymore. It'll be a sad day and I will miss you greatly.
Am I dying?
No, you're not dying, but at some point we're going to part ways.
Yeah.
This can't last. Nothing lasts forever,
Wow, that got grim. Thank you so much for listening
Yes.
to hopefully a couple more episodes of this show.
Please follow us at Serial Killers PC. And we call it Serial Killers PC because the regular podcast is called Serial Killer. So that's cereal with a C in case you don't know that we also eat cereal.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. And that's it. So until we see you on, I got to get the bowl.
Monday.
Should I leave the milk in the refrigerator for the whole week and see what happens?
No. Until next week.
Oh, Andrew, can we please get a tablecloth with our logo on it?
Well, you invest in that.
Okay. Until we see you next week, say clink, Andrew.
Clink!
Clink! Look at that. Exactly 60. Boom.
Wow.